Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Judy and today we're going to be doing a really quick first impressions and review on the Real Technique blotting cushion. They look like these. It's focusing. They actually really look like the ones that come in your compact. You know how whenever you purchase like a drugstore compact or a regular compact, you tend to get like a cushion in them? Well, that's what this reminds me of. It's a little bit softer. So I'm going to show you guys how I use it, my first impressions, my initial review on this product. So if you want to see exactly what I thought about this product, then just keep watching. So we're going to test out this new Real Technique sponge. So this sponge, this says, these multifunctional miracle blotting cushion create smooth and mattifying finish. Use dry to dab on foundation, smooth the creases, or you can blot oily areas on your face. So we're going to test it out right now. It's for our foundation. So when you get it, you get a package like this. And how many do you get? Let's see. So they look like that. You get a total of 4 of them for $8.99, I believe. Yep. So you get a total of 4 of them for $8.99. They were buy one get one 50% off, so I got mine for $5.70 for a total of 4. So we're going to test this out with a foundation. I'm going to prime my face using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And the foundation I'm going to be using right now is a Douce foundation, all day mineral foundation. I am really liking this foundation right now, and it's really perfect for my skin complexion right now. So yeah, so the instructions say use dry to dab on foundation. So I'm assuming is the smooth side that I'm supposed to be using. I'm going to put a pump of foundation here. And let's see how this works. It's really smooth. I don't know. In the mirror I can still see my spots. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. But I'm going to go in with a second pump. So that's one coat. So it's very smooth right now. I don't see any lining where my foundation has begun or finished. Now this feels like a little sponge, like I don't know what to compare it to, but I'm going to put a little bit more, see if I can layer this up a little bit. Let me see what happens if I blot it like a sponge. Okay, so if I blot it, it's building up the coverage. Okay. I'm really liking this one. I think I'm going to try it with my concealer too to see how I like it with that. But I really like how it applied on my skin. It looks like skin. It doesn't look like foundation. Like, it doesn't look like I have too much foundation on. I think this will be perfect to give you guys a flawless finish on your face. And if you want to build the coverage, I am blotting. Alright, we're gonna go on to this side of my face. Now I am using a little bit more product than I normally do when I'm using a brush. Let's blot completely and see what happens. Okay. So the tip for this, I am really liking this little sponge. It is a little too small. I kind of hope that they go back and make it a little bit bigger, just because it'll be easier to hold and you'll be able to do your face a little bit quicker. If that makes any sense. So it kind of looks like a Real Technique sponge. If you guys own one, do I have one around here? It kind of looks like a Real Technique sponge. That's what the shape is. And by blotting, I am getting more coverage, and on top of more coverage I am also getting use of the foundation as opposed to wiping. This side I use 3 pumps in order for me to get this coverage, and on this side I only used 1 pump and I got a pretty good coverage. And yeah, I'm really liking this sponge. In my opinion, it's giving me a good flawless coverage without being too cakey and without giving me any streaks or anything like that. It's giving me the perfect amount of foundation that I need for my face. This might be my go-to foundation sponge now. Like, looking up close, like I'm literally really close to the mirror right now, and I don't feel like I look like I have foundation on, which is a really good thing. And this is this is a full coverage foundation. Alright, I'm going to use another sponge and I'm going to try it with my concealer and see if I like the way my concealer looks with this sponge. For this part, I'm using the Born This Way concealer. Guys, this is really good. Now it does feel a little awkward trying to do your concealer with this. Like I said, I really kind of hope that they make this a little bit bigger, just because it will give you a flawless coverage. It's giving me a flawless coverage, but I feel like if it was a little bit bigger, I would be happier with it. Now this material, I can't put the name on it or what it feels like. It's very, very soft, very velvety. It doesn't feel like a silicone sponge. It feels like, let me see if it feels, it doesn't, a little bit like a beauty blender, but a little bit softer than a beauty blender. I am giving you like I'm touching both of them right now, but this one's definitely a lot softer than a beauty blender. Alright, this definitely passed my liking test. I really like it. I'm going to finish the rest of my face and I'll be right back with you guys to give you guys my final thoughts and opinions on this product. So I finished my makeup, guys, and ultimately overall I really love this sponge. I think it'll be my go-to. My skin on flawless right now. It has an airbrush finish, and honestly I think they should make them a little bit bigger because I feel like it'll be perfect for freelancing when I use them on customers. So ultimately, if you're thinking about purchasing this product, I highly recommend it. My only downfall is how big it is. But overall, I feel like it's a good... Ooh, my forehead is a little shiny. Let's blot with it. I don't think like it's taking out the shine in my forehead. But when I'm blotting with it, it's not taking off any of my makeup, which is a really good thing, because when you blot, usually your makeup comes off. One of the main things that I recommend is when you're using the foundation. So when you put the foundation on the sponge, don't wipe it, because when you're wiping, you're actually wiping away product. If you're blotting, you're going to be able to use one pump. I ended up using one pump on this side, and because I was wiping, 3 pumps on this side. So if you want to save foundation, just make sure you are blotting exactly what it's called. It's called a blotting sheet. It's called a blotting, what is it? Blotting cushion. So you're literally blotting on your face in order for your foundation to be flawless and a perfect finish. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I will gladly answer anything you have or any questions that you have. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.